You lower back down.
Is this a B-side or a song I should know?
No, man, this is deep cut. This is Big J deep cut.
Yeah, I'll tell you what. Last night was a deep cut
It was a deep cut.
into my self-esteem.
Speaking of deep
I did.
Oh,
Jacob,
man.
you'll be happy to hear. I did not great. The Kid Rock show. I brought up my lack of interest in politics right away, and they really want you to have a side here. I did my pretty sick Holocaust joke, which went over their heads. I think it turns out you need to believe the Holocaust happened for you to get that awesome Holocaust joke. And boy, did I not read the audience.
Everybody's wearing a flag, and you went, "I don't vote."
Yeah.
Yeah, it was true.
Like,
And I was like, I would move their emotions. I'd be like, I don't give a fuck. Trump sucks. Like, boo. I'm like, or he rules. Like, yeah. They just go with me. I'm like, okay, he rules. And like, okay, good. Yeah. It was for the most part toothless hillbillies. But yeah, they didn't get it. At one point, there was lesbians in the audience that like cheered. And I was like, are you guys here for the Who Gets to Be Kid Rock's Next Drummer contest?
Funny, dude.
And then a lady in the thing goes, we love Stephanie, his drummer. I'm like, okay. Like, what are you? Yeah, I was just kidding, man.
You go,
But we love Stephanie. He goes, okay.
you go, let me explain the joke.
Yeah, I go, I'll over-explain it. Stephanie, it is, I guess, appears to be a lesbian, and therefore the lesbians being here would be like maybe they're auditioning to be the next one because they're all lesbians and yibbity yop.
That was funny, dude.
Bing bang boom.
Big bang.
Zip zap.
I thought
zing.
you did great, man. You killed it last night. You're out of your mind.
No, I had fun. I mean, it wasn't
Yeah.
bad. I was just like, there were just things that definitely like
got
hit
clammy.
that don't hit. Yeah, they clammed up. They really did. But they enjoyed my tranny cans joke. That was home run. Home run. And my she-her shirt was a bit of a hit.
Kid Rock enjoyed your training cans joke. I was watching him watch you.
Yes, Kid Rock really enjoyed my I thought that was the one that was going to be the deciding factor if he's like, actually, fuck this guy or not. But he liked it.
He loved it.
It was good.
Yeah, it was a good show. I liked it. I thought
That was a super fun show. He opened with music. He did a song.
Yeah, not the song you wanted.
I wanted to be Ball with the Ball.
Yeah.
I wanted to scream, if you don't like Kid Rock, you can suck my dick. It was something with a guy with a fiddle.
Yeah, a guy with a
Was
fiddle,
involved.
and then a guy with 17 harmonicas around his neck.
But can we say something before we even get back into the rest of the show? Then we talked about this last night. Is Kid Rock living his life or what, though? I mean, you got to give the guy that. Give a shit or not about his politics. Guy's living his life.
So I love the fact
He's
when somebody goes like this, I'm just gonna go enjoy my life.
Yeah.
He came down here. His house is literally a replica of the White House.
Yeah.
And he bought all the
On
land,
crazy land.
and then he bought a club downtown, 5 levels downtown
Crazy.
Nashville.
Yep. The Kid
And-
Rock honky tonk. It just plays his music
Plays his music,
in one of the bars all the time.
and he goes down there with his friends on the 4th, 5th floor, whatever it was.
Mm-hmm.
And downstairs is packed with just regular people coming in to party. He's making money. He's the king, and he's having a great time. And he's hanging out with a bunch
seems
of
to be-
old honky tonk
He
moonshiners.
seems to be respected by like all the musicians like down here a ton. So
Yeah,
there was like the guitar player from Disturbed was there last night. Yeah, it was like pretty wild. Like he really like I'm impressed. That's his house.
that's his house.
I think so. I found a better.
Yeah,
I'm impressed with. That's funny. I am very much impressed with his like life. What he just does. It's just I don't even have to go there to know there's ATVs probably everywhere.
yeah. Some type of bass pond that he made.
Something you could you could fish. You could fish real livestock.
Yeah, he just stocks it with huge bass.
Everyone feels awesome.
Every time you catch a fish, it's like a 17-pound bass.
And it's like all over the place too, like who's there and stuff.
Yeah.
It really is.
I'll tell you who's not there.
It's like, hey, Travis Tritt and Donnell Rawlings, let's go fishing.
I'll tell you who's not there.
Who?
Oh, Bob K and Big J.
Oh, yeah, we didn't get an invite, actually. He did enjoy the joke, however, Jacob, about shooting tranny cans at his house, but there was no offer made.
Not that we didn't try.
Well, here's what we did.
Here's what I was kind of disappointed, dude.
Yeah?
Yeah,
How so?
because I looked up to you in a certain way.
Yeah, oh, you saw me.
We went to the party last night. We went to his party.
I don't ask for pictures, though, which is great.
Okay,
I never ask for pictures.
I kind of fucked up. I took video, which
Let's not. We're jumping ahead.
Yep.
We're jumping too far ahead
Sure.
there.
Was he at your? He was at the show. Was he MC?
he hosted it,
Well, he opened it with music.
and then he sat down
then
and
he
watched
sat
the
down
whole
and watched
show.
the show, and we passed the mics to each other. And then he came back out at the end, and we all gave middle fingers to a camera.
Yeah,
It was awesome.
I mean,
It was awesome.
I was a little disappointed.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I was a little disappointed. I thought he was going to bring us up and give you an
Yeah,
intro. And this
yeah.
next guy, man, I don't know him, but I heard good things.
That's what he
Give
did
it
last
up.
year.
Yeah.
About me, yeah.
Give it up for this guy, man. He just lost a ton of weight. He was a fat fuck.
Nope. None of that.
Nothing.
Just Chris Porter going like, hey, this next guy kind of know. Robert Kelly.
Then I went out
Killed it.
after, had a great set.
Great set.
I had a great set, but then it hurt my feelings because everybody was like, this crowd's stupid. I was like, well, they liked me. guess I'm dumb.
They were like Bobby's dumb jokes.
But I thought he was going to come out. I thought he was going to be backstage with us. He had his separate side.
Yeah, he did
On
that
his
last
side,
year
he did.
too.
Like
Yeah, sure,
we
yeah.
were on this side and he was on that side, and then he sat on stage the whole time with his friends and just watched the show. But he wasn't even on stage like where people could see him, like laughing at our jokes. He was hidden from the crowd, so you couldn't even comment about him or to him because nobody would know what the fuck you were talking about. So he was
Yeah.
just watching you
Yeah.
from the side.
Yeah,
and,
but yeah, only you and like 15 people could see him.
Yeah.
In the audience.
And and then at the end he came out and he didn't even come up and say, hey, thanks. Like you come out, I mean, David Letterman would come out and shake your hand.
Yeah.
You mean come to each one of us, hey, thanks for doing this. No, I walked by him. Yeah, anyways, go ahead.
Yeah, this is wonderful.
It's
So,
not wonderful. It hurt my feelings.
Bobby had, I mean, only what I can describe is 0 for 2 with Kid Rock.
I mean, it was bad.
Bobby's interactions with Kid Rock make it seem like maybe me and him do have a chance at being maybe going on a vacation together even. Because Bobby, when we go out on stage, and by the way, Bobby, let me be the first person to say you did the right thing. Thank you for that.
Okay.
For what you did next, thank you. Not only content for the show in humor ways, but also like it's what we should be doing. I'm an idiot for not taking my phone out and getting that moment for us and our social media and our fans.
Yeah, because I'm an influencer
You're
and
an
you're
influencer.
not.
That's fair enough.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah.
Like Bobby is. He's
my-
editing. He's editing in his room.
Oh, yeah.
Like an Asian girl. Bobby's gonna start doing makeup. Bobby's gonna start doing makeup tutorials.
I love it so much.
Influencer Bobby.
Oh, yeah.
You guys can't see he's not on camera. But he's wearing a cheetah print button-down shirt today.
Yeah,
it's awesome.
Yeah, influencer.
He's an influencer.
I need to pop. I need to peacock on video tonight.
Oh, dude, fucking Bobby K.
And Bobby K. Bobby K, the influencer.
Bobby K, the influencer. So Bobby,
I
in
love Bobby's videos.
oh yeah,
I
J-
look forward to them.
in influencer fashion, Bobby goes, "Oh hey, me and Jay are walking out here on the stage for the big, good night sign off, and we all walk out together.
Oh my god!
And Bobby's filming it, and then Bobby just goes along the line of everybody who lines up. AJ Wilkerson, Jordan Jensen, and he's going by. He films everyone's face, going like and everyone's like smiling and clapping with the crowd, and then he just gets and Kid Rock turns around and to see that Bobby's filming, and makes a face and turns back away. He doesn't. It's awkward as all Christ. It was so awkward.
If you could see it, I put my phone down. Like
Yeah. He definitely I fucked Bobby into dropping the phone, and the picture goes away because he was like, "What are you doing?" Like, he had such a "What are you doing" face
well, I found out later why.
because he didn't know what the fuck you were doing.
He said no photos.
Oh, really?
There was a no photo rule to everybody, even his friends. No fucking photos. I'm not doing photos.
Okay, so you've already broken his rule.
I didn't know the fucking rule.
I didn't know either. We should have been communicated to us better. But
We were on the-
in his mind,
I broke,
you broke the rule.
Yeah, somebody didn't tell me not to
Yeah.
take
I
out
used
my
to say
phone.
it was a secret lineup, and then we got there and they're like, "Oh, it was a secret
They
lineup."
said we sold all these tickets and no one knew the lineup. I go, we've been announcing the lineup for weeks. I go, you guys got to be smarter about telling us these things. Like, I don't know. If they said it was a secret lineup, I would have never said. In fact, I even said, because it wasn't on the lineup, I said publicly, Kid Rock might not be there. I don't think that was a good sell either.
He kind of wasn't.
He kind of wasn't there.
I mean, just to be honest, I saw him twice.
He did last year he came back to the other green room before the show
did a
too,
hello,
and did a
everybody.
hello,
Buddy,
and
he didn't-
he did that last year.
He didn't do shit.
They said he's on. When we got there, they go, he's on the other side of the thing. But he was getting ready. He said he was warming up to do the song.
What, the song at the beginning?
Yeah.
Dude,
I
could've
didn't take
got-
a lot of vocal warm because he was
No.
just doing one of those like hunka dunka do, a hunka dunka do.
Yeah, I
it was one of
could've
those. It wasn't like get in the pit and try to love someone.
it was definitely like, yeah, it was definitely an
No,
easy
it was,
song.
yeah,
I went down to a place down the pond near my house. And there was Sarah, I saw her face, and it was sad.
finger blasting in the shed.
This is great. God damn it, Lou's making me want to sing.
So it's that reverb on. We get that echo.
I took my fishing rod out, and there she was again. I went over to give her a kiss, and she stopped me, said, we're just friends. We're just friends.
Today I'm going fishing with 3-6 Mafia and Willie Nelson.
Big J and Bobby Kelly ain't welcome to my house anymore.
There's a sign. Bobby got us booted for sure. And I'll tell you what. I thought, though, I go,
Dude, wait a second.
Kid Rock's got short memory.
I'm going to
Sure.
tell you something right now.
Sure.
I might have got us on the shit list, and you had the opportunity to get us on the good list. And first of all, no, wait, stop. I got us back in. I made the ballsy choice when we were leaving.
Yeah.
I said, let's do this.
Yeah.
We're going
going
right
to.
now to say goodbye.
And thank you.
And thank you. And I walked straight up to him and I said, Bobby. I did the old Boston.
Yeah.
Bobby. The old Mark Wahlberg.
Yeah.
Dude, Bobby. Come here, kid.
I love it.
And I was like, dude, hey, thank you. Hey, I'm Robert.
You called him Bobby every time, which is you're supposed to do.
Yeah.
I may have called him Bob Kid Rock, whatever his last, Bob Ritchie. Bob Kid Rock Ritchie? That's your question.
If I didn't call him Bobby, I was calling him Chris Rock. You know?
Yeah, you're not wrong.
I kept calling him Chris Rock all
that
night.
would have been bad. Yeah.
we walked out. There was one point where we walked out back, and you're like, that's Bobby's son. And we're like,
Oh, well, Bobby's son came out. He came out, which I didn't know his son was.
Half black.
Yeah, I didn't know that.
Yeah,
so he
yeah.
walked out, and I'm like, "Hey,
I said it's not his name, but shouldn't he have named him Rap Rock? Wouldn't that have been the best? Would that be the best name for your half black, half white son of Kid Rock? If your name's Rap Rock, half rap, half rock.
you're looking at the TV like they're going to
Jacob,
respond."
what is there? A bird flying around your house? Think about what I'm saying. Rap Rock. I'm looking for some acknowledgement. You piece of shit.
Fuck, were you
Pay attention
reflecting?
to the show, you fucking asshole. What were you thinking about your shopping list? Where were you? Black Lou, thank you. Rap Rock's a great name for a half black, half white kid. There's still time for you, Lou. Next kid could be Rap Rock. Black Lou, there's still a chance to name this next kid Rap Rock. Just knock it around with Alyssa, please. Could you just mow it over at least?
at least
Put
bring it up.
Promise me you'll put it in the conversation.
Yes.
Okay, thank you. That's all you could ask for.
I walked right up to him and I was like, "Bobby, thank you so much." And he was like, "Hey," I go, "I'm Robert Kelly." He went, "R. Kelly," ugh, and he went down that path.
Then he told a story about a song he did with R. Kelly and Ludacris,
Yeah.
riddled with N-words, but they were all quotes. He would say, "This is what R. Kelly said to me,"
Right.
And then he would just, lay it on us. Which, by the way, to be honest with you, I'd be lying if I didn't say I appreciate the not treating us like a child.
Yeah.
And saying, you know what I mean?
Sure.
It was like we're all adults here.
But
I'm telling you a quote.
I
It's
didn't
a quote.
I didn't hear any of that because you
Way to
stepped.
get yourself out of it.
You stepped in,
Yeah.
and then I got sidewinded by the owner of Jimmy John's.
The owner of Jimmy John's enjoyed both of us very
Which
much.
I had a resentment. I had a bone to pick with that kid. I had a serious problem with that guy because he was responsible
Yeah.
for the last fat I was on when I reached 350, 355,
Yeah.
maybe 360 at some points.
Probably teetering somewhere around 370, really.
Around at points, holiday season, maybe.
If you were rounding up for
Sure.
whatever, just call it even 380.
If I had shoes on and underwear, 100%.
Yeah, we're
380.
probably pushing 385 if it's after dinner.
I at 2000 between 2008 2009 when I was in shape, I went to Cleveland, hilarities in the winter, suicidal,
Okay,
not selling well.
right.
5-6 shows I had, and there was a Jimmy John's across the street from the
There was
hotel.
Jimmy John's Cross, yeah.
And I went over there, got a number 5, and for the next 4 days I got 2 number 5s.
Every day.
Every day. I had
What's
one
number
waiting.
5?
Number 5 is a Italian sub on a whole grain roll, and I got extra oil. And I would go in, I go, put oil on it, and then when you think that's enough, I want you to put more. And then when in your head going, this guy's a fucking nut, I want you to do more.
Okay.
And then when you go,
I
this
like
is
that kind of ordering, though. You know what you want.
salt and pepper, 2 a day. So after the show, I'd go back and eat another number 5 by myself late at night. That was the beginning of my 6 fat.
Beginning of the end.
That went on for years until last year when I had to have most of my stomach taken out because of that Jimmy John's number 5. And I
You
told
should've
him
handed
that.
him a bill.
You know what he went? He goes, it makes me feel good. Number 5's good. It's a good sandwich.
Now I've turned on him. I thought it was great that we were best friends. All I talked to him about was his freakishly fast delivery, which is freakishly fast. Although also Jimmy John's ordering me, it was one of the most stoned I've ever been in my life. It was the first time I smoked the legal weed in Denver at that altitude. Me and Mike Fenoya were out there, and we were not prepared for like even the altitude, what it did to. We smoked this huge joint and just sat in the room and didn't talk for a while, and then we were like, we gotta get some food or something. Let's call Jimmy John's across the street. They do lettuce wraps. You heard me, Sarah. And I do lettuce wraps. I can't speak for these two animals, but I'm not gonna waste the carbs there.
What we call Sarah yesterday?
We didn't. Sky bitch.
Oh, yeah. That's your call sign. Sky bitch.
Sky bitch.
Yes. Hello.
What's
Hi.
up?
Hear that? I would get throw a Fitbit over your way because I gotta be honest with you, Jacob doesn't love it. I think it's great. Sticks. He wants to be Sticks.
He does.
Give a twirl for Sarah, dude. Give her a twirl.
Yeah. When he flies the jet, he brings sticks with him.
Jacob, get the goddamn thing going, please. Ooh, what? What?
Impressive.
Can I tell you something? Sarah's excited she wore leather to cover her nips just now. I bet they tightened up, Jacob. That was hot.
Wow. All right.
Damn,
well.
James, that's hot. So, yeah, you're just not. That's just what he does.
Just a little something.
He doesn't
Okay.
even care.
Okay.
I don't like to
can the
take
guy-
shit.
He had to put his drum pad on his lap right now.
I don't like to take shit. Play that again, Lou.
I don't like to take shit.
No, I love that so
I don't
much.
like to take shit.
I don't like to take shit.
But that Jimmy John guy took me out of the conversation for a while
Sure.
because we were dealing with my little problem with him.
Yeah.
And then when I came back in, I
He
looked.
had nothing to give us for free Jimmy John's at all.
Well, they sold the company for $9 million. $9 billion or something like that. Something like-
$9 million.
It was not. It was $9 billion.
But he doesn't have.
No.
It was
Card.
50. It was 50 billion.
But you think
Christine,
he
look it
doesn't-
up.
he
Look
doesn't
it
have-
up. Look it up right now.
You don't think he has still some cards though? Some free cards.
Oh, he's probably got like a gold card.
Yeah.
You just go in and just get anything you want once
Yeah.
a day for the rest of your life.
Whoa.
Yeah. Where can I have one of those? $3 billion.
Well, I was close.
$3 billion.
Billion.
Yeah, he's a
Well-
rich man.
That's a lot different than $9 million.
Just a private equity firm. That's so weird.
He's a rich man. Rich man hanging out on the 4th floor with a dude in jeans and a button-down shirt and a hat.
But he's like the most casual. Like, you wouldn't think he was rich at all if you saw
No.
that guy.
No,
Who?
The
Jimmy
owner.
John.
Jimmy John,
I thought you meant Kid Rock.
good guy, fun guy. I mean, I would love to party with him. I'd love to go back to his house.
Kid Rock.
No, Jimmy John, because you know he's got sandwiches and hookers.
Well, yeah.
You know that.
I bet his sandwiches rule.
I bet he has a
We should've
secret
brought one of-
room.
We should have brought one of the green room sandwiches and be like, look at this. What do you think of this? Look how thick that meat is. Insane.
Really, dude, this is my second time in Nashville, and it's going to be my 20th time in Austin, and I've still never shot a gun, and I really want to go shoot a fucking gun.
Let's go
somewhere.
shoot guns in Austin.
Do you hear the way she said that? That should get her out on the range. I really want to shoot a fucking gun.
I mean, it seems like it's so much fun.
They are fun.
Yeah, having an instrument of death in your hand, it rules.
All right.
I just want to
left.
shoot in a field.
I don't believe in war.
Whatever, dude.
Sorry, guys.
Dude, here's the
Not my
problem.
thing.
When
I'm
I
gonna
look-
put you rent that gun, and I'm gonna put a flower in the. I'll put a flower in the barrel.
She shoots it and it just shoots out and it says bang. Kidding. Dude, I looked over at you and you disappointed me because I went over, Babo started talking. You came in, swooped in.
Well, I just swoop. I came over. I said, "Hey, I just wanted to say thank you for the thing." And he goes, "Jake, come here."
Yeah,
And
he did say your name.
Yeah,
He
he
knew
did say
you.
my name, which was cool.
Grabbed your name. I stepped out, went and had it out with Jimmy John.
Yeah, you and Jimmy
Right?
John had some shit to fucking
I
discuss.
was talking to the cokehead,
yeah, definitely.
and 100%. And I swooped back in, And I'm like, oh, this is gonna be. We're getting the invite because they were talking, and you were just telling him your fucking moments that you had to his music.
Oh, we're already at this part of the story?
I
thought there was other funny stuff that you did before this.
Wait,
did you embarrass yourself before this more?
No.
Listen, he called me over. Means he probably wanted to rap a little bit. And, what, Jacob?
No, this is at the bar at his honky tonk.
Yeah, no, this is at his bar.
This is at his bar, end of night. We both did the show. We both killed it.
Okay.
After the
After
show,
the show.
fourth floor, private party. We walk up, Bobo, and then he looks at Jay, goes, Jay, come here. Brings Jay over, and I'm like, okay. I leave to let them connect because I know he's going to connect because he knows all his music, he knows all the stuff. I can't listen to this stuff. I don't know. I know 2 of his songs, Bang Dee the Bang, and the other one.
It's called Ball with the Ball.
Thanks.
Show some respect, dude.
And then, sorry, and then I come back into the conversation. I got a picture of it. I took a picture of it. His face. You disgusted me last night.
I should have.
I mean, you were just. What was the story you were telling him?
I would have hated watching you do it too. I went over and I laid them all on him.
You did.
Did you really?
Yeah, he did. Christine.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah, he did. Little Jay, little boy Jay.
He just got nervous and didn't stop talking.
Little, I'm gonna tinkle my pants, Jay.
Here's the thing. He's a personality of a guy who I am good at reading, at least. Like if he would have been like, this is weird. He was like, everything I was saying, he was like telling a story from. Legit. But you're right. Bobby gonna show me the picture, and I know.
Ugh.
Oh, is that me happy?
That's you. I've never seen this fucking face. This is the same face the
Here,
kid
let me show it to the
at the
camera.
Christmas store he had when he got to the top of the slide and Santa was there, and then he froze.
Let me show it to the camera.
Oh my! I'm
you
gonna
guys-
send it to you right now.
Send it to me so I can post it.
Ugh. I mean, that's regular Jay. That's right. That's not Big Jay Okerson. That's regular Jay from Philly.
That's Jason.
That's Jason.
That's little Jason.
That's little JJ.
Jason from Philly, all right?
I'm sending this to you right now.
I don't want it. Well, I think the first thing I told him was that we actually met years ago backstage when he played with Aerosmith and Run DMC, and I was talking to him, and he had to excuse himself very quickly, which I thought was weird, but it was because he had to run out and be part of the song with Run DMC, the King of Rock. And then I was like, yeah, they already started doing like, I'm the king of rock, there is none higher. And then he was like, oh yeah, and I was like, I won't stop rocking till I retire. And he did that, and I was like, we just bonded there. And then I was like, the first time I saw you, I only knew like the radio hit, and you were on Summer Sanitarium tour.
Keep going. Don't stop. Keep going.
You were on Summer Sanitarium tour that one time? And then I interrupted myself there. I go, oh, also I saw you at Sturgis, because I was at Sturgis doing a TV show for country music television. And he's like, oh man, Sturgis rules. And then I was like, Summer Sanitarium tour in like 1999. He was like, oh, Metallica. I was like, Metallica. And then I was like, Korn, Power Man 5000. He goes, System of a Down. And I was like, yup.
Yep.
And I go, and you came out there, and I didn't know any of your stuff, and just, you play every instrument on the stage, dude. It was so cool. And then he told me a story about, Bobby, put your headphones on. Put your headphones on. Where you going?
Bobby, come back.
Bobby, come back.
Bobby.
You know why he's leaving? You know why he's leaving, gang? Let me tell you guys why he's leaving. I'm looking right to the camera to my crew here. Let me tell you why Bobby left. Because I'm fine telling this story, quite honestly, because Bobby comes back to save the day and eats the final shit of the night. So make no mistake.
Oh my God, did I?
Make no mistake, Bobby took care of all this for me. Kid Rock's telling me private stories from backstage at Summer Sanitarium tour with him and System of a Down. I won't even share it with you because it was a moment between me and him. It was an amazing moment, and I found that to be my time to go, hey, I'm going to get out of here. Then Bobby goes, oh, let's get a picture.
Yep.
Let's get some pictures, which I wouldn't have done. So I was happy because I do want that picture. And we got some pictures with Kid Rock.
You got a picture. And you turned back into Big Jay Okerson, by the way, in the picture. Thank God.
Thank God.
You went from Jason Little Jason.
Back to Big J.
Back to Big J.
Okay, nice, good. And then I was like, you know what? We had a cool back and forth. Look, I fawned over a little bit of drool, but like, you know. Oh, also before I left, I didn't think I was doing this, but when she explained it, I gotta give her due. You know, I like to give Christine her due when she deserves it. I pulled Christine over, and I said, "Oh, by the way, you met last year. This is my girlfriend, Christine." And I turned her into a big fan, which is two things. One, a complete lie. Two, she goes, "Well, if you're going to say I'm a fan, just say I'm a fan. Don't tell him I made you a fan," as if I didn't like him at one point.
It is a shit thing to do.
I didn't read it that. I was saying like she was unaware.
No,
and
he
then
took it that way too. He was immediately like, "Oh, your girlfriend's probably like, oh, Kid Rock."
It's not good to say to the person.
I'm like, I can't wait to see him live.
Me and Jim Norton met Billy Joel backstage when he was Billy Joel and Elton John were doing it, and Elton would go out and Billy would go out and then Elton would go out. So Elton was out and we were backstage with Billy Joel.
Yeah.
And Norton went, "Yeah, man, you're really good. This I'm having a great time. I'm really not into this type of music like Ozzy. But this is, I really had a good time tonight."
Wow.
To Billy Joel's face.
Wow, that's fucking
come on.
weird, man.
Come on, Jim. That's enough.
That's weird.
Yeah. And then I went down and I was patting Billy Joel's little dog. And I kept going, I love this. I got a little dog too. And nothing. And I kept repeating, I got a little dog too.
Oh, you wanted to see if he'd, oh, wow.
I said it 4 times. I went, I have a little dog too. And then Norton went, yuck. And I got back up.
I normally like Ozzy, but this was fine.
You're cool, Billy Joel.
Hey, you know what? I mean, the time went faster than I thought it was going to. God damn it, man.
Terrible.
God damn it. So I bring over Christine. I go, hey, she's not really a big fan. And then I want to go outside and smoke. We've been up there for a little bit, so I want to go outside and smoke a cigarette. So I start going down the winding stairs like a tower of terror. I mean, throw an escalator system, maybe an elevator in that bitch.
Yeah,
it's
that place
crazy.
is not
There were
handicapped
elevators.
except where?
Oh,
There were 2 elevators like right next to the stairs. I don't know if they were
Fuck
only
you.
for equipment though.
fuck you.
Yeah, 5 floors. I pulled a hammy getting up this
Insane.
stupid party.
I was doing good for so many sets of stairs that I was like, I'm not even gonna be breathing heavy when we get up here. And then it went beyond where I was like, yo, I'm actually like dragging
was
towards
bad.
the end.
Yeah, it was no fun. And then, well, you said your goodbyes.
So I said, my God, and I was like, you know what? I'm getting out on that. That was a good back and forth. Did we get invited? No.
Nope.
I did say a thing where I was like, actually, I didn't. I didn't get it out. 3 times I went. Nate Bargatze said, next time that we come out, we got to. Nate Bargatze. I was like, I'm going to take off. And then I went to go smoke.
Oh.
I thought you guys were right behind me. Realized about 17 flights down. You weren't, but I assumed you were on your way. So you got
did
caught.
turn back to say it was so great to see you perform tonight. I still haven't had a chance to see
You
you
went
live.
back.
I
You
can't
waited for me
wait.
to get out the door and downstairs, and you went back to go fawn over him. Mm-hmm. Christine would leave me for Kid Rock in a second. She wants to hunt black people on ATVs.
I don't think that's what he does, Jay.
No, it's not, but it's funny to say it is.
I went after
His son's half black.
I went after Christine. I went up to him and I was
Rap
like,
Rock?
I was like, yo, dude, great meeting you, man.
Oh, wait, I'm sorry. Let me step away, and I'm going to turn my mic away. So I'm interrupting too much at the beginning. I'm out of the room. Christine fawns over him without me.
Sure.
Slides her number probably. And then Bobby has this situation. Bobby, please, the floor.
Well, I'm going to say goodbye to him. So I walk up and I go, Bobby, great meeting you. He's like, yeah, you too, man. And I see a guy comes up to him with a cigar. And I know exactly what it is. It's a very unique cigar. You have to know cigars. It's a Fuente. Little short.
Fuente Short.
Short, yeah, it's a very unique cigar. It's a very small cigar. Mm-hmm. And I know exactly what it is. And as soon as I see it, I'm like, cigars, my way in.
You are about to. This is great.
And I have one of my favorite cigars in my bag. It's called the Cadwell Long Live the King. I was going to smoke that last night. I was very excited. I brought one with me. It's nice, expensive cigar. Yeah, it's a hard cigar to get.
It's a celebration cigar for sure.
I don't give these cigars out. This is my cigar.
That's
I brought
yours.
one for me because they're hard to find.
Celebrate the Kid Rock show.
And I was going to say, of course. Yeah. So I had it in my bag, and I go, yo. and I was I was unzipping my bag, but unzipping every wrong pocket. So I'm standing in front of Chris Rock, just unzipping my bag.
What appears to be to him probably a fanny pack.
Like a pocketbook, yes. Yeah. It's on my chest.
And you're opening up several pockets like you're going to pull out mountain climbing equipment. That's my bungee.
I'm standing too close. I'm standing goodbye close.
Oh, and that's my snoring lip tape.
That's my hostage tape. I did have my hostage tape in it. I did. So
that's my snoring mouth tape.
Oh, that's a banana for later.
That's a banana. There's a protein cookie.
So I'm taking all this shit out. I finally find it, and I'm just standing too close to be going through my pocketbook in front of him.
Yeah, dude. Fidgeting.
Like I already said goodbye, and I haven't left. I'm just going through my purse, and I finally.
Yes, Kid Rock, you should say, is not aware that you have been like. You're still preparing, like, I'm about to make this connection. I need my prop first.
I am about to give you, I'm going to honor you with my cigar. Now we're cigar brothers.
Yeah.
You have
is there a code of that? So if someone gives you a nicey, you're like, 100%. You're my guy. Okay.
He has a Fuente short story, they're called. Mm-hmm. It's a great cigar. I know what it is. So I'm gonna say, hey, dude, I'm going to talk about that cigar, but I'm going to hand him my cigar. And I said, yo, bro. And I take it out and I put it in front of him like it's, like he's going to know what it is. Like it's a golden ticket. Yeah. And I go, this is for you, man. And he went, nah, man, I'm good. I go, no, dude, you can take this. I go, this is a Caldwell, Long Live the King, man, my favorite cigar, one of my favorite cigars. He goes, I'm not even going to take that from you, man, because I won't smoke it. I only smoke these. I smoke around 3 of them a day. It's a problem. This is the only cigar I ever smoke. The Fuente short stories. I go, yeah. I know those. I love those. I get those too. They're a great cigar. And he goes, yeah, it's a problem. I go, yeah. I got 700 cigars at home. He goes, what? I go, I got 700. He goes, man, wow, we're giving you too much money. I don't even know what that meant. Oh. And then he goes, all right. And he turns and walks away. And I'm holding a cigar. No, it gets worse. One of his cronies saw me.
Oh, yeah.
What? No, this is the only one I have.
It's not even Jimmy John. It's just like a fiddle guy.
One of his
a fiddler.
Comes over and goes, hey, man, you got an extra one of those? And I went, yeah. And he just took it. He took my cigar and left. And then you guys were gone. You left me. So now I don't know where to go. So I walk that way. And then you go, we're going out there. I walk by him again.
Oh. And then you're going through all your pockets trying to put your cigar away.
I had to zip my purse back up.
Your pocketbook?
And then I had to walk down that lonely 50 flight of stairs by myself.
Oh, there's so many flights.
I got locked out of going back in from the door, so I was waiting for you to come out, and then you just like never came out.
The other way.
And I eventually went downstairs, and that was right when you called me. You were like, where are you?
I wanted to call Dawn because I just felt...
Oh, that's right. Bobby came out the other entrance.
Yeah.
He walked all the way back through the club again. It was right next to him. You could have dipped out.
I didn't know, dude. I
thought you watched me. You were too wrapped up in your cigar spiel.
I was shook.
Dude, to have him turn, he goes, no, I don't want it.
He goes, nah, dude, I'm definitely not going to smoke that, dude. I only smoke these. And then I went, oh,
and
yeah.
You go, oh, yeah, the Fuego short stacks, right? The old short Fuego stacks. And he's like, yeah.
But you know what?
Yeah.
Here's the thing: when somebody offers you a cigar, you know what the thing is? You say, dude, I'm good. I don't want that. Why don't you try one of these?
Yes.
He didn't even do that.
Get in the mix. No, he goes, I don't want to be cigar friends with you.
It's like, just say thank you and take it.
I don't know if
that's really what you do. You just say thank you and you take it.
Bobby,
even if you are going to throw it
I don't
out.
smoke cigars. I've accepted every one I've been given for the most part. Thank you.
It is the right thing to do.
I'll give it to you.
Just say
I'll give it to whoever.
It's weird to not.
I'll just have it. Yeah.
It's not like it was like, hey, dude, I got this little pile of cat shit I carry around. Try this.
Yeah, take it, and then as soon as you leave, you're like, anybody want this?
By the way, when you were telling that, I want you to know, Sarah was uncomfortable. She was like covering her mouth like this when you were saying, like, whoa, what a nerd.
Sky bitch? I'm sorry, what was it?
Hello.
What was it again?
Sarah.
Sky bitch.
Sky bitch? Yeah.
Sky bitch, yeah. If she was a stewardess, flight attendant.
Hey.
She's a pilot.
She's a pilot.
Does that make you squirm when you hear that story?
I mean, yeah.
He should have took it, right?
He should have taken it. He should have. Just the best thing to do in that situation is say, hey, thanks.
Thanks.
Somebody
Have a
called
good
Greg.
night.
He definitely
Thanks.
shouldn't have said we're paying you too much.
You know, somebody called Greg Barrett and tell him we got a new chapter if he's just not that into you.
It hurt.
He's just not that into. He goes, no, I don't want your thing.
And I said, this is my
Then I'm going
favorite.
to talk to you more, probably.
This is my favorite cigar. This is my favorite cigar.
My favorite. I'm honoring you with this.
I'm honoring you with a Long Live the King. It's a beautiful looking cigar.
In fact, and if this is, if I'm remembering wrong, correct me. I feel like you told me you also said the lie was I brought an extra one of these because you didn't want him to feel like he was taking your last one. So he didn't even think he was like, oh, I'm not going to take that. That's your favorite. He was just like, no, keep your extra. I don't want to spend any more time with you.
I'm going to say something to you right now, Jay.
Yeah.
I did tell you that in confidence.
Oh, okay.
But enjoy that part.
Okay. I didn't realize that was
I
in
mean,
confidence. Does that make it worse?
I don't know how far we
that
have
he
to.
lied and said it was an extra, but it was the only one he brought for himself.
Wow.
He told us that. So it actually does make it worse because they didn't want his extra. He's like, if I don't give it to you, I'm probably just going to throw this in the trash garbage, and it's pretty expensive. You might want to take it. He goes, nah, throw it out. I'd rather a bum have it. Give it to a bum. That's what I think of it. Now, if you don't mind me, I'm going to go shoot guns with Jimmy John.
I guarantee that kid who took the cigar took 2 puffs and just left it somewhere.
Yeah, well, this isn't my thing. Too woodsy.
So mad.
I don't know what cigar things are.
Also, why was that guy so comfortable asking you? It's like obviously you were
It's
offering it to
He's
Kid
Rock's
Rock.
boy. Everybody there. Did you see the aggressive people walking up to the table to talk? And all of them were like some weird, like, we live in Florida, blah, blah, blah. I know a guy who cooks for Kid Rock twice a week in Florida when he's in Florida. And he's like, except for me and Bobby, it seems like everyone he meets, he goes, come live at my place in Nashville for a while and let's shoot deer.
I actually said to him, I go, dude, me and Jay want to go shoot at your house. Let's go.
He did say it. He
I
did
said
say
it?
it to him. And yes, and he went, how? Donnell Rawlings has been there.
Why does he not like you guys?
I don't know.
I don't understand
I
it.
don't get it.
Sky bitch, do you get it?
You know what I think it is? I think it's like Joe Rogan with me. I think Alpha Dog sees Alpha Dog and he doesn't know how to deal with it.
Do I get it?
Yeah.
I don't think I get it.
No, you see it in us, right? You feel it?
Of course. I like you guys.
More in Jay than me, but I get it. Both of us kind of, right?
I've known you guys for like 24 hours. You're great people. I can tell.
Thank you. Would you invite us over to your White House replica and let us shoot guns and ride ATVs?
Yeah, if I had one. Don't
Thank
make it up
you.
for that, but I might wish.
But if it ever happens,
you definitely have
I'll hold you to it.
a White House in New Hampshire.
No comment.
Hey. Yeah, dude.
ATVs?
I said to his face.
I forgot that you flat out did ask him.
I go, we want to go shoot guns at your house. Let's go.
We heard it's the thing.
Yeah.
Oh, and then we drive home with Josh Wolf, who casually says, he goes, we told him we wanted to go shoot guns at his house. He goes, oh, you haven't been there yet? It's the best, dude. Hanging out at his house, dude. It's wild over there. You never know who's there. It's like Ted Nugent comes over. And then we got to, he imported a gorilla we all got to fight. Like, it's just insane shit. And you're like, I want to do that.
We actually said to Josh, we go, hey, dude, do you have his number? He goes, yep.
Yup.
Yep.
Yep. It's Nate. Nate's the way in.
Well,
And I was
Bobby
like,
made a joke.
yup.
Bobby, and I was like, yup.
Yep.
Bobby made a joke. I want to explain to Sarah what that is so bad.
Hey, Josh, do you have his number?
And I was like, yep.
Yup. Bobby was making a joke that he had his number, and I was like, no, you don't. And Bobby had to eventually be like, no, I didn't get his number. And then when we asked Josh Wolf, he was like, yeah, and he meant it. He was like, yeah, I got his number.
He also lived
But he,
here.
but he didn't want to. He didn't want to hook it. We go hook it up. We said hook
we did
it up.
say hook it up, and he kept making up a fake joke thing he would write.
Right.
He's like, yeah, I'll say Jay and Bob, I want to do this. That you're,
And we kept going. No, seriously, call him. We want to go shoot guns.
Right
I think
now.
he,
We
I think
wanna
he wanted
go.
to get food with us, and I think he went up to his room, Josh Wolf, when we got back to the hotel instead of getting food, to
Was he
not
at-
have the conversation anymore.
Was he at our hotel?
Yeah.
Oh, that
No,
place
no.
you brought me food last night. Listen, bro, I love you, both
me
of you.
too.
I really do. I enjoy being on the road. We have fun.
Don't do this. Don't do what you're about to do.
Jay,
Don't do what you're
Jay.
about to do.
Talk to us about our
Jay, Jay, I gotta do it.
This is what you're saying is going to be not true.
What's not true?
The fucking place you took me last night.
Yeah.
It was prison food.
No, that's crazy.
It was prison food.
Did you try the cheese bites?
No.
Well,
I did not try the cheese bites, but I did. I got a hamburger quesadilla and a chicken quesadilla.
Sure.
I don't know what was in the quesadilla.
You
I
mean,
mean,
it's a weird
I've never
thing.
heard of
I
a
don't know.
hamburger
You ordered
quesadilla.
that. You ordered that, so seems like a ridiculous order when you made it.
Well, why don't you stop me?
I don't know. I thought
told
you wanted
you get the
quesadillas.
grilled chicken sandwich.
The what?
They
We
had
did say get the
grilled
grilled chicken sandwich.
I said
there.
get the grilled
I
chicken
got the chicken sandwich. It was really good.
Well, you could have stopped me.
Yeah, we probably should have.
You seem you wanted quesadilla. You're like, I'm doing that 2 quesadillas, and then when they gave you 2 chicken quesadillas, you go, get your stupid ass back in there and make me a cheeseburger quesadilla.
You know they gave me 4 quesadillas.
Did they end up putting another one in there? Really?
You just threw 2
more
hamburgers.
in?
Yeah, I just threw them in there. But
Sorry.
listen, man. First of all, the quesadilla was garbage.
I could only assume.
It was garbage. It was terrible. Floppy. It was floppy.
Yeah.
It wasn't crispy. They threw it in a microwave. They wrapped it in tin foil, and then they put fries in it.
Crispy quesadilla?
Crispy
Yeah, crispy quesadillas.
Yes.
You fry it on the stove.
What are you
Sometimes a little
talking
cheese
about?
on the outside.
A quesadilla is supposed to be like, it flops a little bit like a pizza
Are
slice.
you
almost.
mentally ill?
No, I mean I don't even think if I'm wrong about this, it would
100%.
qualify as mentally ill.
Well, I mean, I'm not really.
Are you out of your fucking mind? He goes, I don't think so. I mean, I'm willing to even admit that maybe I'm wrong about this.
I mean, dude, a quesadilla is crispy. That's what queso means, crispy, in Spanish. Quesadilla, dia cheese.
Queso's cheese, Bobby.
I mean, the queso was the cheese, and the
the
dia
dia.
is the crispy. I have dyslexia.
I got a headache from what you just said. My eyes both went like out. Oh God!
Sarah just took her jacket off.
We had a very lovely breakfast today. It was just late. That's why we had
Look
to go
at
there last
breakfast
night.
was off the chart, but the lady hated me when I showed up.
Why?
I don't know. I don't know. Why
Just
does
an
Chris Rock?
immediate-
Why are we not at Chris Rock's house right now? Why? I mean, I don't know.
I've made a lot of fun of him getting beat up by Will Smith. You mean Kid Rock?
Yeah, sorry.
We might have a better chance with Chris Rock.
Bobby.
Yeah, Kid Rock Chris Rock probably spent a little more time with us.
Oh my God.
Until I tell him, like, yo, I remember when you were little Penny. I really Chris Farley show him immediately. Remember when you did that thing? That was cool. Remember the Chris Rock show? That was awesome.
You know Louis.
Hey, do you know Louis?
You know Louis, and
I know him too, sort of.
Yeah, that was great. Did
We
you get
know
them
each
all?
other.
Did you get Louis and Nick DiPaolo Rolexes?
That's cool.
That's awesome.
That's really awesome.
Dude, that place last night was the worst. I went back to my room, and I threw up before I threw up.
What does that mean?
That means I chewed the food.
You
and it was-
pre-cum?
it was-
Just threw up?
It was in my
It
throat.
just started coming out a little bit?
It was in my throat, and I anacondaed it back up and spit it into the toilet.
Really?
Yeah.
Did it wink at you before you put it down? Like the movie Anaconda?
It was, oh, that was the worst.
It's the worst thing in maybe movie history.
That was almost
Jacob, do you remember that, right? When the anaconda
don't.
spits up. Oh, the anaconda spits. Someone bring it up. The anaconda spits up. What's his name? John Voight.
Yeah.
And then he winks. He's still alive and still has a general sense of sarcasm, which is pretty
John
good. Right
Voight
before you
ruled
die,
the
and you're inside.
70s, and then he was in Anaconda.
You gotta get the video,
Yeah.
Christine.
That was awful. That was almost as bad as John Malkovich in Con Air when he went, Saya Nara. Remember the guy yelled, he went, Cyrus. His name was Cyrus. He goes, Cy. And he went, Nara. Oh, no, he went, Oh, Nara. Do you remember that?
No, but
He
I
flicked
hate
a
it.
cigarette and he lit him on fire. He went, Cy.
Anara.
Oh, Nara. Nobody went, Oh, Nara. That's it right there.
Oh, here's where he's gonna spit him up.
Spit him up. We're looking at the Anaconda, the movie. They just grabbed the big snake, the second big snake, right? Wasn't there 2?
I think that
This
was the
would be
big
terrified.
And he just
It did.
ate John Voight. And he's got Jennifer Lopez's butt, and he can't get her butt down her throat,
Back
so he
up.
spit her back up.
secret. This is so funny.
Nothing, Sarah?
Butt was too big. Oh, it's too choppy, but he winks. Sarah, take my word for it. He winked right there.
There's a whole mess of them up there.
J-Lo. This was the height of her,
No. I've got to
like,
leave.
newfound fame.
This is when she was still Puerto Rican.
Oh, yeah. What is she now, you think? White?
I don't know what she is now.
No. She's more Puerto Rican than ever now, I think.
She's back to Puerto Rican?
Yeah, she's super Puerto Rican. But now she's like older Puerto Rican where she wants to sing slow Spanish songs and shit. Ben Affleck. Do you know what's funny? Did you know this, Jacob? I watched the newest SNL last night. Did you know Ana de Armas is Hispanic? She's Cuban.
Who?
Yeah.
The one that Ben Affleck was with before. I didn't know she was Cuban.
Really?
I thought she was like super white.
Who is that? I don't even know who that is.
Ana de
I
Armas.
didn't know who she was
She
until
played.
she hosted.
She played Marilyn.
Oh.
She played
Marilyn
Marilyn Monroe
Monroe.
in that new movie.
She's beautiful.
Up for Oscars.
Wasn't she on? Isn't she in a Bond movie too or something? Am I crazy?
I don't know.
she
You can
was in
see
the
her
last
naked.
Bond movie.
I mean, Sarah, if you were wondering, you can see her naked. We won't do that now. If we were back in the New York studio, we'd look at pictures of her naked right now because you can, but we're not because of you. I want you to know that's how much we respect you.
Thank you.
We respect
welcome.
you, Sky
Appreciate
bitch.
that. Thank you.
Yeah.
Sky bitch, you're the shit.
You know, Lou got me into Jennifer Lopez movies. Now, until he said that he watched every one of them. I never watched one in my life.
Who, DJ Lou?
Yeah.
So you're a fan of Made in Manhattan?
And I watched the latest movie that our parents don't like her because she's dating a white guy, just like he says, or don't like the guy. She gets married on a island, and wackiness ensues.
DJ Lou.
And you know what? I loved it. Lou converted me.
She gets into a lot of trouble because she's Spanish, and then it all works out, and she gets the guy in the end.
No,
Yeah.
Lou, listen, stop trying to make Jacob think he likes these movies just because if you don't watch them, your girlfriend hits you. Your Latino girlfriend hits you in the face.
Why you know
Aye.
why you know why I know what's it?
Lou,
Jen-
you better watch my J-Los movies with me. It's time to rub my feet and wash my J-Los.
Look, get the queso and dip and bring it out here.
Bring out me a crispy quesadilla. The dia is the cheese and the queso is the crispy.
Lou, get up, dance with me now, papi. Oh,
Lou, why you not dancing?
get up and dance.
Cut
that
the
booty.
music. Cut the music, bad leader. Why you not dancing, Lou? You better dance. My family's coming over for barbecue.
That's it. Move your toes.
Yes, shake your fucking ass. Shake that perfect round rump. Yeah. I can't believe like J-Lo movies.
What's the sexiest J-Lo movie ever, Lou?
Hustlers.
Lou,
Yeah.
DJ Lou, what's the sexiest J-Lo movie? What?
The one that Jay's in, Hustler.
I don't know.
I'll tell you right now, U-Turn.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's a
She
good
get-
one when she gets fucked
she
on
gets-
the tree. By the tree.
She gets fucked. She gets fucked.
I think they show her titties in Money Train. She was pretty hot in Money Train, but that was her coming out party. They were still making her like a dialed back, like when you took the uniform off her, she actually is really hot. It was like one of those dumb cells, like
Yeah,
she
but-
wasn't pretty before.
U-Turn was close to porn.
Who was she with in there, Bob? That was who was banging her on the tree, and he couldn't. She was so hot that he came prematurely.
Penn. Wasn't it Penn?
No, I think
Was
it was
Gillette?
Woody Harrelson, maybe.
Penn Gillette?
Maybe maybe.
Penn Jillette?
Can you bring it up? U-Turn, J-Lo getting banged.
Sarah, could you
From
keep the volume
behind?
down a little bit lower so the guys could talk over it? Yeah, he couldn't. She was so hot he couldn't take it, and he came right away.
Yeah. Oh my God.
Oh, Lou, come on.
So good. That movie. One of the hottest movies.
Oh my God, it's pure porn on the screen right now. If
Is it
anybody
really?
walks by, yeah, it was an ad.
Where?
We don't have an X videos account. We're still in the ad life. Okay, it's
Play-
Sean Penn.
Play the music. Sean Penn. Yeah, Sean Penn. Yeah, Sean Penn did it. Yep. Great movie.
Is it? What's it about? Is it a horror?
It's about banging Jennifer Lopez and then you stop watching it.
Oh, wait. Hang on. I'm not
fair
sharing.
When he
why don't you share?
releases that cum.
Oh, well, she's bringing that up, Sarah. I'll explain to you that. And like I was like, yup. And that last one was someone sent us a video of this girl with a horrific accent, Midwest accent, while she has sex with her, I guess, husband. She just has to keep talking about fucking a black guy, and that's just her. You play a couple for her, Lou?
His balls, his head, his everything. Oh my God. Oh, he's just so good. Oh. And I was like, yep.
I like it better this way.
And I was like, yup.
Yep.
That's funny to see. So, and he was like, are we just going to walk around all day and fuck? And I was like, yup.
Fuck yeah.
There it is.
You
I mean,
turned.
this is her hottest, by the way.
Well, it's also 20 years ago.
Okay, there you go. Oh my God. Yep.
Well, get to it.
Oh my God.
Christine, you know how I feel about the foreplay?
Football. There you go. There you go.
Good for Sean Penn.
Yeah. Oh,
Probably cool for J-Lo. I don't know.
kind
You
of.
know what? No, kind of. Dude, sexy.
There's a doggy
It's-
scene in
it's
this
so-
too. The
it's-
doggy scene is the better scene.
It's so awkward. Like, there's so many people. It's just got to be the worst. I had to do that kiss the one time, and it was weighing on me hard.
What do you mean when you kiss?
I had to kiss a girl on Z-Rock once, and it was fucking weird.
I had to have sex on. I'd shot a pilot, and we had me and this hot actress, my wife. We had to have sex,
Yeah?
and I had to put one of the.
Condom on?
I had to put the little. What is it? Yeah, like
The head-
a
just the head?
nylon. It's a nylon.
Yeah.
You put it over your stomach and your balls,
Okay.
and
Stomicky's too many syllables for what I have going on.
well, mine was too because the sock kept falling off because there's nothing for it to hold on to, so it just wound up being around my balls. Because I got so nervous.
It's like a shower cap that was too small for your head.
I got so nervous that my thing went inside.
Oh,
Because
I see the exact
I didn't
thing.
want to get hard. I didn't want to get aroused and get fucked or embarrassed or
Yeah,
So I went the other way.
I had to put on nude colored underwear one time for a fake dick show, and that it's a nightmare. I know we got a break. Christine, good hand motion.
Good hand motion, Christine.
She was waiting like this, and then I looked over. She gave me a fast. She goes, snap it, and break it.
Right now.
Yeah, we'll take a break. We'll be right back, everybody.
It's the bonfire.
Hey, everybody, thanks for listening. That was just a portion of our actual Sirius XM radio show.
If you want the whole thing, the whole damn thing, go to SiriusXM.com/bonfire for a special offer.
That's right. And go to BigJComedy.com and RobertKellyLive.com to check out our stand-up dates coming to a city near you. Crackle, crackle.
I stepped on you, crackle, crackle. I stink.